Hey everyone, we're live. This is Paul Gale from PaulGaleNetwork.com, and I am ready, if you are, to watch today's Nintendo Switch Indie World Showcase. It's December 10th, 2019, and I'm looking forward to this event, so let's check it out, yeah? What do you think we're going to see today? New golf story. That's cool. Looks good. Fun style. Oh! Uh-oh. Golf meets tennis. Volleyball, beach volleyball, soccer. This is going to be sports story. That's pretty fun. Cinder block sports story. Okay, cool.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Kirk Scott, your friendly neighborhood indie guy.
And I'm Sam Robertson. Welcome to Indie World, a look ahead at some great indie games coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
We're thrilled to kick off this edition of Indie World with Sports Story, the sequel to Golf Story and a game that's not just about sports. It's a full-on golfing adventure with a whole lot of tennis gameplay for good measure, not to mention dungeons, espionage, mini-games, and plenty of friends and enemies to meet on your way to the Yeka Sportathon. Sports Story launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch in mid-2020.
Nice. That's a fun new game coming next year. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Streets of Rage. This is sweet. I'm glad this showed up here today. It looks good. I like it. Streets of Rage 4.
There will be plenty of braised chicken
coming in the first half of next year.
And bad guys to beat down when Streets of Rage 4 comes to Nintendo Switch in the first half of 2020.
Dope.
皆さんこんにちは。中島秀和です。本作では D3 パブリッシャーでプロデューサーを務めています。グリムライトはステンドグラスをモチーフとしたアーティスティックな世界に静かで不思議な物語を入れ込んだ独創的なゲームです。その世界の中でプレイヤーは一本の剣となり、子供たちの力を借りて強大な敵と戦ったり、世界の望へ迫ったりします。美しくも恐ろしいステンドグラスの世界であなたは何を感じ、何を考え、どんな旅をするんでしょうか。ぜひグリムライトの世界を楽しんでみてください。
Just imagine if you turned into a sword. It'd probably be kind of freaky and kind of awesome. Eerily beautiful, if you will, especially if it happened in a stained glass world where you and some children are on a quest.
It's pretty art style to it.
Where's the UI, you ask? Where we're going, you won't need any UI. This game knows how players like you think and how to guide you through without anything unnecessary like words. Who needs them? See if you can cut to the heart of the stained glass world when Blue
has a little bit of a Hollow Knight vibe to it.
Hi everyone, I'm Alexander Fernandez, CEO of Streamline Media Group, and today we're going to be showing you our brand new game, Bacon Switch. It's a violent, cute couch co-op game that I think you're going to like. We like it. In fact, we liked it so much, we made it about food because we like to eat. That's pretty good. No. That's pretty. Wow, that's the bliss ball right there. There we go. So we hope you guys like it. And more importantly, we hope you enjoy it because we had to work really hard on it, baking this and making sure it works. So please enjoy it and let us know what you think.
You see those cuddly dough things? They simply must be sacrificed.
Funny and silly.
Of dough. And so in this
That's
party
cool.
brawler, you and up to 3 other players need to work as a team to punch, combine, and bake those doughs before time runs out. This in-your-face co-op action may be easy to pick up, but trust me, it's tough to master all the challenging mechanics in each level. And in player versus player mode, it's every baker for themselves. Bake and Switch will cook up something special on Nintendo Switch in summer 2020.
Hey Nintendo fans, on behalf of the team here at Digital Continue, I'm excited to announce our new game, Super Mesh. Super Mesh is a game that makes games. It's a love letter to game culture, set in a game shop owned by a brother and sister.
Nice wave bird in the background.
Mysterious game console. The magic of Super Mesh is what we didn't do. The games it produces are not scripted. It's the game itself that mashes the genres together and creates a different game every time you play. You never know what it's gonna do. Just do me one favor, okay? This is the code to my favorite Mash. When you pick up Super Mash for the Nintendo Switch next year, put it in. Let me know what you think.
Will do. That's kind of unique. That's pretty cool. I'm glad that Nintendo does these Nintendo indie presentations. Gives a lot of smaller, hardworking developers the opportunity to shine. That's cool.
Switch in May 2020.
What would you do
May
if
next
the
year.
world around you was
Cool.
as strange and contradictory as ancient ruins filled with advanced technology? Well, in this first-person puzzle game, you're about to find out. Tasked by your creator with solving a series of complex puzzles, you'll divert drones, manipulate laser beams, and even replicate time to prove your worth, or find a way out. Who are you? What's your purpose? As you choose your own path through this nonlinear world, uncover the clues you need to decide for yourself. You'll have more than 120 puzzles to solve, and the Talos Principle Deluxe Edition comes to Nintendo Switch later today.
Might check it out.
Nothing
Later
quite
today,
like
that's
a
cool.
High seas adventure combining classic naval action with exploration. Really makes you want to expand
This
your
looks pretty.
fleet and do battle with pirates, sea monsters, even the sea itself. The entire map is procedurally generated, and all across it you'll discover islands to explore and quests to take, from rescuing sailors to looting pirates. And you'll do it all from your custom boat. You pick the design, colors, weapons, and equipment. As you progress, you'll add new boats to your fleet and give orders to the crew on boats you aren't sailing yourself. Better keep track of the wind and use physics to your advantage. When Sailforth sails into port on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
Hello everyone, I'm Nick Clifford, developer here at Phoenix Labs. Since you last saw us during Nintendo Treehouse live at E3 earlier this year, we've been hard at work developing our hit online action RPG Dauntless for the Nintendo Switch system. We're absolutely thrilled to share a fresh look at our game, including the reveal of our new content expansion, Storm Chasers, complete with the Skyfighter armor and Sky Metal weapon set. These cosmetic items will be available at launch exclusively to players on the Nintendo Switch for free. We hope you enjoy your first look at the next evolution of Dauntless, and we'll see you in the Shattered Isles.
Pretty cool. We had a good time checking out Dauntless at E3. So it's nice to see it coming along well. good things visually on the system. And they said today, play now.
In Dauntless, you're all that stands between your world and the massive boss-sized behemoths that seek to
Sweet.
devour it. With cross-platform and cross-region play, you can slay with your friends no matter where they play. And with cross-save functionality, you can take your Slayer on the go with Nintendo Switch no matter where you began your adventure. So form a hunting party and forge your legacy with challenging co-op battles in this rich, evolving world. Create deadly weapons and powerful armor from the very creatures you slay, and immerse yourself in rich customization and crafting systems. Look forward to regular, free content updates featuring new challenges, new behemoths, and more when Dauntless launches as a free download on Nintendo Switch later today.
Sweet. Good December release.
The 90s. An actress on a hit TV show soon finds herself starring in her own murder mystery. Can you and your robot scout crack the case one nonogram at a time? Guess your only option is to dig up clues while jamming out to tracks from Masakazu Sugimori, the composer behind Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney and Beautiful Joe. Along the way, you'll interrogate weird and wonderful characters designed by Hatomoa of Hatoful Boyfriend fame. From TV studios to glitzy award shows, you must uncover a tangled web of conspiracy, deception, and, of course, murder, as you piece together the truth one pixel at a time. It's no longer a mystery. Murder by Numbers launches first as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch in early
Cool.
2020.
More exclusives. Well, timed
This
exclusives.
mysterious bounty hunter.
Ah,
is
Oddworld. Nice.
Because that's his name. He doesn't take kindly to guns, but he will kindly take your moolah in exchange for the bounties he collects. Why? He needs the cash bad. And he'll hunt down every outlaw in Mongo Valley if that's what it takes. Problem is, there's a bounty on his head too. In this action-adventure game, you'll wield Stranger's unusual crossbow that fires off rounds of live ammo, from rodents to bugs, and you'll earn bigger bounties for live captures. With updated FPS controls and gyroscopic aiming, the definitive version of this classic is fast approaching. Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath launches
Next
on
month,
Nintendo
cool.
Switch in January 2020. You can pre-purchase it later today.
Oh man.
Oh,
Why
man.
is this so adorable? You take an ordinary skateboard,
A hawk man
put a
cometh.
bird on it,
Ha!
and just look at him.
I'm wearing my Tony Hawk jacket. That's funny.
Whether they're grinding on bendy straws, kick-flipping,
Yeah, this is my Tony Hawk jacket.
carving lines that
Had this
are
thing
held
for
together by sticky tape.
quite a few years.
Skateboards always try their best, don't they?
The Birdman.
Explore each part, collect tiny clothing, help out fellow birds, and find secret mixes.
That's pretty
of
funny.
original low-
That's a cute
Before
game.
long, you'll be catching air like only a bird could. When Skateboard
That's funny.
launches on Nintendo Switch in
Late next year. I'll probably check that out. I like skateboarding video games. And skateboarding as well, even though it's been quite a while since I've done it regularly. I have my old skateboard that once in a while I'll go on and show my kids, Bryson and Brooke, what it's like and put them on and stuff, but I'm not great at skateboarding or anything, but it is fun. A lot better in video games at it than in real life. Liberated. Need to see more. Interesting though. But yeah. Let's see if
Saw it for
Tony
yourself in
Hawk
the trailer,
gets
people.
incorporated
Liberated blends
into
the
that
art of
game.
Cyberpunk, hand-drawn graphic novels with interactivity and action to create one seamless experience. In this near-future dystopia, the eerily familiar, always online society gives way to complete government control. But that won't stop an insurgent group called Liberated from rising up. But this is no simple tale of good versus evil. As you
Liberated's
flip
got a
through
cool
pages
style to
of
it.
Side-scrolling stealth gunplay and platforming action, you must witness what transpires from many points of view to parse the truth. Liberated will release first as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
Sweet,
in
another
2020.
timed exclusive.
Hi, we're Kid Fox Games, and this is our
I like
game,
those.
Boyfriend Dungeon, a dating simulator dungeon crawler mashup. We are super excited to announce that Boyfriend Dungeon will be coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Boyfriend Dungeon.
You'll be able to date your weapons at home and on the go.
If you're like me,
That art style looked
you're
like
never going to
Fire
enjoy
Emblem
your
Three
summer
Houses.
stay at Verona Beach, where you're tasked with clearing out all the creatures in the dungeon. Oh, and it only gets better, because the weapons you can find there transform into cuties and single.
Oh
Store your
man,
precious memories with your many loves, and use their individual combat styles.
That's
to
pretty
clear out
funny.
all the monsters as you uncover the dungeon secrets together. Did I mention romantic dates? Oh, be still my heart. Oh, and there's also the Nintendo Switch exclusive HD Rumble function. Level up your love when
Boyfriend Dungeon.
turns in 2020.
Ah, that's funny.
Sometimes the only way to face a tough subject is head
Looks
on.
cool. Looks
Even
unique.
if that means battling a nightmarish depression living inside a young woman's subconscious. Thankfully, you'll have an expansive combat system on your side, combining a brawler, a top-down
Dream
shooter,
Scraper.
and a dungeon crawler. Every time you slumber, you'll face another random
Oh,
dungeon
cool.
found in one of the game's beautifully haunting dreamscapes, littered with powerful artifacts, challenges, and puzzles. Forge friendships in your waking life and use their hopes and dreams to dispel the darkness within. You'll warp the dreamscape around you with lucid powers that alter the flow of time and space. The Dreamscaper launches first on Nintendo Switch as a timed
Another game
exclusive
early
for
next year.
consoles in early 2020.
And another timed exclusive. Cool.
Hey everyone, we're extremely excited to reveal a brand new game we've been working on at Team 17.
We've combined crafting, base building and survival, along with a few surprises, in a new adventure set within the Escapist universe. And on Nintendo Switch, you can play with 3 of your friends in local wireless and online multiplayer.
We hope you enjoyed the video.
Man, I like these Indie World showcases. I know I said that already, but it's really neat getting to see a couple dozen or so titles get highlighted, and I'm just a fan of that. The Survivalists looks nice.
Whether you're crafting, building, or yes, training monkeys, survival is the name of the game. These procedurally generated islands are alive. They change during the day-night cycle, and they're riddled with adventure and a wealth of secrets. As you, or your monkeys, gather resources and craft items, you'll uncover your own recipes and multiple crafting trees. That should help you overcome the hidden threats lurking within temples, full of exotic riches and slick weaponry. You can play co-op locally or online with up to 3 friends who each have their own game and system to try and survive together.
Camera's nice.
However,
Zooming in and
not
out.
Everyone will be pleased to see you thrive.
Looks pretty
The
steady.
Survivalists releases on
Excuse
Nintendo
me.
Switch in 2020.
Still getting over a little cold.
We're coming to the end of our presentation. So
Sounds
I'd
cool.
like to take a moment to thank all of our partners for giving Nintendo Switch owners so much to look forward to.
Well said, Kirk. On behalf of Nintendo, thank you so much. And thanks to all of you for joining us. Although, now that I think about it, there is one
Of course.
more thing.
Of course there's one more.
Hi, I'm Tom Happ, creator of Axiom Verge. I just wanted to take this moment to thank both Nintendo and Nintendo fans for the love you've shown Axiom Verge over the years. I've been quietly working on the next installment of Axiom Verge for about 4 years now.
Wow.
Here's a sneak peek.
Sweet. That looks pretty sweet. Axiom Verge 2. Props on the 4-year development cycle. That's a lot of effort. That's it. Well, we got some cool games out of there. Axiom Verge 2, Sports Story, Streets of Rage 4, the Boyfriend RPG. I don't want to call it the wrong name, but the Tony Hawk's Bird Skater. It's not affiliated with Tony Hawk. That's not the title, so I'm gonna have to go back and check out what that title was. But I'm looking forward to a few of these titles. You know, I'll give everything a shot. Whether I buy everything or not, that's a different story. But I'll play demos of all of them, and I'll probably buy more than I would normally, just because I like to support good quality games. So if something's not necessarily my cup of tea, I may still purchase it anyways and give it a decent playthrough, because worst case scenario, I supported a good quality game even if it's, you know, not my favorite genre or something like that. You know, that's the worst case scenario. Best case scenario, if it didn't look that appealing but it was good quality, you know, maybe it did turn me into a fan of it, and at the end of the day, it's like, okay, that was a solid title. Good choice. Glad I bought it. And that's actually more impressive if you could convert someone from, you know, not being a fan of a genre or of a certain style of a game, whether it's the look or, you know, for whatever other reason you have. If you could make that person like the game, then that person's opinion holds a little bit more weight, because, you know, you're going to have people that, okay, look forward to every upcoming platformer, right? So they're almost preset to like platformers, and they may waver a little bit this way or that way, or be a little bit more lenient, I should say, on the quality of a platformer, because they're, you know, predisposed to liking it. But if you're not a fan of platformers, and here you're like, well, I've heard this platformer is of good quality, so I should give it a shot. If you end up liking it, then that opinion holds some good weight. That's a good review right there. And if you don't like it, well, that's just your own personal opinion. Doesn't mean that other people won't necessarily like it, you know. So that's why I like to give a little bit of a shot to a lot of titles. Hopefully everything that we saw today ends up being of good quality. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with what we saw. I'm going to have to get some of the names right, but it was a good presentation. Indie World Showcase for December 10th was solid. Thank you for watching. Pardon the cough. Still recovering from this cold. Last few videos I've had this cough. It's kind of annoying, but thanks for bearing with me. This is Paul Gale from PaulGaleNetwork.com signing out. You also might have noticed that I've got this picture-in-picture thing going on, which I'm still working on the fine-tuning of it, exact placement, what's the best audio level, sizing of the smaller picture, you know, of me. So thanks for sticking around with me as I discover this and try to make videos better and better going in the future. Alright everyone, have a good day, take it easy, leave some comments below if you're interested in having any future discussions on any of the games that we saw. Alright, have a good one, bye.